What is the Nasdaq 100 index? Why is it so popular with investors, and how could it fit in as part of a well-diversified investment portfolio? I'm Anna, a financial educator from Mentora Money, and today I'm going to walk you through all of this so that you can better understand the Nasdaq 100 index and how you could include it as part of something called a core and satellite strategy. Also, at the end, I'll demo where you could find Invesco's range of Nasdaq ETFs and how to add it to your portfolio. First of all, let's go back to basics on what actually is the Nasdaq 100 index. Well, the Nasdaq itself is a stock exchange based in the United States. And what makes it special is it was the first exchange to operate entirely electronically. The Nasdaq is home to thousands of companies, especially those known for technology and innovation. Many of the world's most famous businesses are listed there, including Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and Google's parent company, Alphabet. The Nasdaq 100 is an index made up of 100 of the largest companies listed on the Nasdaq exchange, but it excludes banks and other financial firms. This makes the index heavy on big tech. When you hear people say they're investing in the Nasdaq 100, they usually mean they're buying a fund or ETF that tracks the performance of these 100 companies, rather than trying to buy them one by one. Why is it so popular with investors? The Nasdaq 100 is popular because it gives people an easy way to invest in some of the world's biggest and most innovative companies. It is considered a growth-focused index. That means many of the companies inside it are known for expanding quickly and creating new products. Here's a chart of how it has performed compared to the S&P 500. Over the long term, this growth focus has helped the index deliver strong returns during periods when technology and innovation have done well. But it's important to remember that it can also be more volatile, meaning its value can rise and fall more sharply than broader market indexes. Investors also like it because it includes familiar global brands like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and Tesla. It's easy to access through ETFs, so you can buy a whole basket of companies in one go. It's been around since 1985, so there's a long history of performance data to look back on. In short, people are drawn to the Nasdaq 100 because it captures the excitement of modern innovation, tech, and growth. But it still represents large established companies, not small startups. That's why it's important to understand where it fits in your portfolio. What is a core and satellite strategy for investing? Let's talk about one strategy for building a portfolio called a core and satellite strategy. Here's a simple way to think about it. Imagine your portfolio as a dinner at a nice restaurant. Your core is your main course, the solid, reliable part that fills you up and keeps you going. In investing, this would be a mix of broad, diversified funds that give you exposure to lots of different companies and countries. For example, a global stock market fund or a mix of shares and bonds. Your satellites are like the dessert cart, smaller, potentially more exciting options to add on alongside your main. These might be specific themes or regions you're excited about, such as sustainable investing or robotics. You wouldn't want your whole meal to be dessert. But without dessert, you might feel your evening out was missing something. By combining the two, you get a nice balance. Your core gives your portfolio stability, while your satellites give you the chance to boost growth in the areas you believe in. Many investors keep their core as the biggest part of their portfolio and use satellites to make smaller, more focused choices. Where does the Nasdaq 100 fit into a core and satellite strategy? For most people, the Nasdaq 100 would sit in the satellite part of their portfolio. It's exciting and innovative, but it's also quite concentrated, mostly large US companies and a lot of technology. That means if you made it your main core holding, your portfolio might end up relying too heavily on one region and one type of company. But as a smaller slice, perhaps one of a few satellite funds, it could add growth potential and exposure to the world's leading innovators. One thing to watch out for, though, is overlap. Many global or US stock market funds already include several of the same companies that appear in the Nasdaq 100, like Apple, Microsoft, or Amazon. So if you add a separate Nasdaq 100 fund on top, you might be doubling up without realizing it. To check this, you can look at the top holdings section for each ETF or fund. On InvestEngine, you can see this on the fund's information page. It shows you exactly which companies are included and how much space each one takes up. It's a really good habit to get into, looking at what you already own before adding anything new. It helps keep your portfolio balanced and make sure each fund you hold has a clear purpose. How can I add the Nasdaq 100 to my portfolio? If you want to see how a Nasdaq 100 fund could fit into your portfolio, it's really simple to explore using InvestEngine. Here's how to do it. Log into your InvestEngine account, head to Investments, filter by provider, let's pick Invesco, then in the search bar, type Nasdaq. You'll find the full range of Invesco's Nasdaq ETFs. Remember, this isn't investment advice, but for the purposes of this video, I'll pick the Invesco EQQQ Nasdaq 100 UCITS ETF, or ticker EQQQ. Click on the fund to open its page. Here you can see the list of top companies it invests in. Access the key information PDF, which contains information about the ETF, including all the related risks. Check its fees, TER. Look at its performance chart over time. If you want to include it, choose Add to Portfolio and select how much you'd like to invest. You can also use your InvestEngine dashboard to look at your whole portfolio and see how much is invested in different sectors or regions. This can help you check that your new Nasdaq 100 investment doesn't make your portfolio too focused on one area. That's it. Quick and easy to do, but always worth taking a few minutes to double check that everything fits together nicely. If you're ready to explore the Nasdaq 100 as part of your own investing journey, you can do that easily through Invesco's range of Nasdaq 100 ETFs available on InvestEngine. Invesco is a long-established ETF provider with one of the earliest Nasdaq 100 funds available to UK and European investors, offering trusted access to this well-known index for more than 20 years. InvestEngine makes it simple to view your options, check fees and holdings, and build a portfolio that fits your goals. Remember, this is about understanding where the Nasdaq 100 could fit for you as one piece of a well-balanced long-term plan. Do you already hold the Nasdaq 100? Let us know in the comments and drop in any questions you have.